So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That good for 22 and a first down.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
They'll go again with Dobbins. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Bobby Okereke making that tackle. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eye.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Chauncey Golston collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
On the coverage.
Broncos about set to go on offense. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off play action. Banks. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side, you know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Banks. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Operating from the gun. Banks. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Banks. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And Sutton will have a Broncos first down as he's going to get this down to the 45-yard line.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd and 10 now, third quarter action in Denver. Off the play fake. Banks. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Abdul Carter able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and do this himself. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in the team.
Been a good leadership and a good distributor. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. They'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Banks. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Darius Alexander in there to record the 2nd sack of his year. Denver's offense now set to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Banks. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And Sutton will have a Broncos first down as the tackle made up around the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Dexter Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This will be 3rd and forever. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. In trouble, and he's taken down. Abdul Carter. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Abdul Carter My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. From the gun on 3rd down. Thanks. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a 1st down. It's 4th.
It's 4th down.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Throwing to start the drive. Thanks. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. We see double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way home for a Broncos score. J.K. Dobbins with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
They'll try and throw for it. But he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And Denver getting set to take the field. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 27.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming out.
Denver's offense now set to go. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
it. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
That is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Brian Burns getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. That last run, one of many that we've seen from him, and it's going to be the one that breaks Colin Kaepernick's single-game record of 181 rushing yards, set back in the divisional round of the playoffs in January of 2013.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual-threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A stoppage here for an injury, and not what you want to see. J.K. Dobbins in a little bit of pain after that last play.
Ready.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. He'll try to do this himself. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
Yeah. So the Broncos coming out now. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 21-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run again. Gets past one man. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Broncos, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they dip to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, her ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fall. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Money. I took the Billy Cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still double, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the family. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coke, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier love, Cartier, Cartier special low on the side. Glizzy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier back on the Cartier. I ring the cool with 200 dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on that and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on a whole lot. I be whip up a new Chanel bag. Got whip with the wrist and I don't break the door. Turn the whole top floor to up. 100 racks and one, do about the flood out.
I just wanna rock, body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the trunk. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philippine Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His squad hanging tough, 4-3 through 7 games. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll try and play with some pace early on. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Denver first down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the ground, here's Goblins. Not much happening there, just a short game. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Peyton Turner getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit hard.
Broncos offense ready for their second possession. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
Go! On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs, and sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it's going to lead to 4th down. The Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had it.
Ready up.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He connects with Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for Broncos.
They'll throw out of the gun. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And he has been terrific all year running the football. You see the numbers for the season. Now up over 500 yards on the ground. A run with Dobbins. He'll work forward for a couple. Deron Bland with the tackle. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Broncos offense ready for this next possession. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line.
Let's go.
Now here's Burton, the fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. We'll try and hurry to the line here.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Gain of 6. That's good for Broncos. First down.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Just the lone field goal for them so far. Down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Moving left. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Headed left, find time. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 24 on that one. First down, Broncos.
The key coming into the game, anytime you're about to defend a quarterback like this, is it's not so much about rushing the quarterback for a sack as much as it is about rushing a quarterback to keep him in the pocket. He is more dangerous when he's able to escape. Keep the integrity of your rush lanes. Rush as a unit. You can see here, when you don't, he gets out of the pocket, and it's a big play.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Woo! And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here comes the blitz, is under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Out to his right.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Here we go.
And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on 4th down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure.
Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. Throwing now from the gun. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 14.
Let's go.
He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing right, it's taken in. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
And the Broncos
on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage.
incomplete.
It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get up.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That is caught by Bryant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense blows a chant off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. They'll try to go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now it's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Broncos offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 53 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He goes right back to Sutton. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 18-yard line.
That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
Donovan Wilson on the coverage.
The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Contact incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one. And it'll be 3rd down.
Let's take off.
And